slight stuffy, man, but yo, your boy's been going through the ringer though. But we're gonna get back to the regular schedule programming. So I say daily content, but I want to talk about this thing right here real quick with this the 350Z status. You know, still the new core for the channel though, but man. And here's the number one rule, cause anything can happen, and I'm gonna get right down to it, yo. And I'm thinking like, all right, we good, but we're gonna be chilling. But no, but guess what happened? Guess what happened? You know what? I'm gonna show y'all what happened. Oh, dropped it. All right, let me reach for it down here though. Just gonna show y'all what happened. Right here, nothing major. Let me take this off. Still recovering over like a slight hose, so that's why you haven't seen me out and about as much. And we're gonna go to the hood right now. And don't mind me, I'm at the job status as always, because I have no life. We're gonna get up in this thing right here. How am I doing this without no hands? I know I still got one hand on the camera. Make sure that stays right there. Alright, we're good to go. So this is what I had to get done. The motor is fine. Where I had these belts on changed right here. So this one was changed. And that one was changed. And what happened was that my alternator, which is the new ring down there that I can probably see right there, went on my behind. So I'm like, no, it was a total disaster. And I also got my my fuse box to the side because the battery terminals are kind of mixed up right now. Unless there's a way I can flip it, but then the way how this battery is with this little piece extending out like this, unless I can flip that, I gotta leave it temporarily like that though. So that's how that's gonna stay. But yeah, that was the trouble that I had. So between that, I changed the other bulbs down there, and then that was pretty much it. But now I just gotta tell y'all, you know, to keep in mind, especially with this cause, as far as like make sure that your alternator is good and all of that. But you can tell when the battery's about to not just the battery, but when the alternator is about to go. And we're gonna get back to that part real quick, and we're back inside. So this meter right here, it's supposed to, not sure if y'all can really see it because the glare, it's making it kind of difficult. So you know what, I'm gonna put the key in so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about. We're not gonna fully turn it on, we're just gonna turn it on so y'all can see the gauges. Dropping everything though, with this disaster. Now, it's supposed to read when the car's fully on at 14.2 volts. So this is a little bit low because it's just running off of the battery alone and not the alternator, which is supposed to be charging the battery right now because the car's not fully on. So it's got to be between like this line, like right here, or a little bit in between there. That's it, nothing less. If it's approaching 12 or lower, then that means probably you have to change your alternator. So yeah, so that's when you'll know that the car alternator is about to go bad, buddy. Because when you see the voltage in that fluctuating, then that's when you'll definitely know. So make sure you keep an eye out on that. And then now the moral of the story is, whenever you buy any used car, it could be anything I tell you. And then sometimes you know, like even with this car, even my RSX, you gotta make sure that you have some money set aside because anything can happen. Somebody could tell you like, oh, it's the perfect car, even though the mechanic could tell you that it's good for the moment. And then like I said, like these are normal wear and tear parts that always go in time. But you definitely gotta make sure that you have at least a couple $100 just to back it up. Anything can happen. And for me to do the alternator and the belts, the guy, he voluntarily put the belts in because he looked at it and said like, oh, he'll change it. and that came into like about like $380. I mean, for some people, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money to me. You know, that's regular money. But for the average person, I mean, a lot of people don't have emergencies like $500 or $600 to kick out. Some people just living on paycheck to paycheck. But with that being said, which I might make this the title of the video, but if this since I say, like, if you're looking for like a car that's like gonna be cheap on repairs and cheap on like a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, this car is like not too bad with certain things, but this is, I mean, this as your first car is probably not a good car though. You gotta give yourself time to build up, because some of the parts and some of the things that you have to take care on this car is not cheap. So you gotta have you know, certain things into perspective though, and stay on top of the maintenance though, because everything starts from the head all the way down. So if you're not keeping that in mind, then when the real stuff happens because you didn't take care of the minor things, what could be leading into the big things. So with that being said, like yeah, I mean, if you're broke, I mean, a Z like is not for you. Trust me, especially if you want to drive it right away, and you know you're enjoying being in the car as much as I do. Because as you can see, I could have been out the car, but I've been sitting in here for like an hour before I start work. So yeah. So with that being said, I won't drag this out. Make sure you have some cream cheese on the side. And with that being said, more content is coming. Keep those post notifications on, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll definitely be seeing y'all in the next vid. Alright, later.